Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Here's a question. When a friend is in need, or someone that you know could use some help, do you lend that help to them? Do you find yourself going out of your way for others when you know that they are struggling? Do you make a phone call when you know somebody is grieving? Perhaps maybe show up to a gathering, so to speak, or maybe a birthday party to someone who you know may not have that many friends or that big a turnout, and you want to be there for them. These are just small examples. I guess the main question is, how often have you gone out of your way to help somebody in need? Not because you feel like you have to, but because you want to. And that's what today's episode is all about. Have faith, let it begin. Beginning of July starts right now.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith? Let it begin. Say have faith. Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay.
It's a boy.
Hi, Noah.
Noah!
Noah.
Happy birthday, Noah!
Caitlin.
You did amazing.
You just put those back on. Noah.
Good morning, everyone, and happy July 1st, 2022. As we begin the new month, I wanted to talk about something pretty easy, something that I'm sure a lot of us have done, and that is lending a hand, a helping hand, maybe a phone call, maybe words of wisdom, something to others when they're in need. They could be a stranger, they could be a loved one, they could be your children, they could be your best friends. How does it feel, or how did you feel when somebody has gone out of their way for you? How many times have we struggled, felt as if we were at the bottom of the barrel, down in our luck? The phone rings or knock at the door, and it's somebody there with maybe a dish of food, maybe a card, maybe just a hug. I believe that when we are struggling and when we are dealing with issues or concerns or maybe health issues or just anything in general that has put us in a spiral or put us in a nervous type of atmosphere, that phone call, that certain someone that reaches out and says, hey man, I'm here for you. Hey, young lady, you're not alone. How does that make you feel? Because I know for me, it's made me feel amazing. There's not a day that goes by that Dr. Eanelli doesn't give me a buzz and say, hey, little brother, just checking on you. I speak to my friend Brian pretty much every day, and we talk about anything and everything, sometimes mainly about wrestling, but we still talk about our issues, and we talk about our concerns, and we vent about our days and frustrations. Then, of course, we got friends like Chip and Sigfredo that live out of the state for me, but we still find in our hearts to reach out to one another, and it's as if we never missed a beat. Our conversations pick up right where they left off. How often have you done the same? How often have you reached out to someone just to see how they're doing? Just about a week ago, I was scrolling through my instant messengers to make sure that I didn't miss any comments from any of you from the Have Faith Let It Begin community. And I reached out and I saw a young lady that I went to homecoming with, and her name is Abby. And Abby was a very, very special friend of mine. Throughout my early high school years, had a crush on her too. She knows that. And I saw her picture and I saw that smile, and just something said to me, Angel, just reach out to her and let her know that you were thinking about her. Because I was. And And we spoke. And we got to chat for a little bit. I was supposed to call her this past weekend, but as many of you know, a lot of things happened with the whole refrigerator thing. But I'm going to be reaching out to her this weekend. So if you're listening, Abby, expect a phone call because it's coming. And it felt good. It felt good to talk with her. And I could tell by the messages back and forth that she, appreciated the fact that I reached out to her. So where do we go from here? What do we do with this topic? I'm going to ask each and every one of you to do me a favor. I've done this many times with you, but it's a 4th of July weekend. And there's a lot of us that are preparing to be with our families, are maybe working like I am, but at the end of the day, they will still find the time to be with each other. So my question is this. Maybe it's time for all of you, one of you, to reach out to somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Pick up that phone. If you don't have anybody in particular in mind, go to your phone book, on your phone, scroll, and let it spin. And whatever it lands on, call that person. Listen, if it lands on a pizza shop, and you know that pizza shop was good, call them up and say, hey, I just want to let you know your pizza's good. Sometimes we need to hear from each other. We need to allow ourselves the opportunity to ask for prayer, ask for forgiveness, and just see how each other's doing. I spoke about how I can just pick up the phone and call anyone. I must bug my pastor, Jim, so often. I tell you, it's a good thing that we're not the type of, he's not the type of church or anything that says, okay, listen, thank you for calling. Leave a little offering for a little bit of advice. No, he's not like that. I have his cell phone and I'm able to call him at any point in time and he just never misses a beat. The man picks up the phone and, Angel, that's what he says. And it's as if all my fears, frustrations just immediately start to disappear because I believe that I can just tell him anything. And I do. And I'm grateful, Jim. I'm grateful. So many of you out there have reached out to me, have sent me messages and says, great message, or, oh my goodness, this was a powerful message, or, oh, Angel, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure listening to you and your Have Faith, Let It Begin family. And, oh my God, Angel, thank you for putting on this great episode, or, oh, this one made me laugh, etc., etc. That means a lot. It reminds me each and every day that what I'm doing is important. So there's no secret. I'm battling my health issues yet again. Back is in a lot of pain. I'm actually driving right now to get pre-blood work done since I'm going to be having an MRI. And, ever since I announced that, many of you have reached out to tell me that they're praying for me and they're thinking about me. And let me tell you something. That means a lot. Even if it's a 2-worded text, hi, how are you? It's an awesome feeling. So listen, the purpose of today's episode is not to bring anybody down. It's to bring your spirits up. It's to let you know that there is somebody that is watching over you. There is somebody that is with you always and has never left your side. Maybe he can't text message you, but he certainly is hugging you. And if you want to know how that feels, if you're not driving right now, I want you to close your eyes and hear God's words. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. May God be with you. May he shine his light upon you, and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. happy 4th of July weekend. And to my father, I love you, Dad. Yesterday we went and got you a TV. I hope you enjoy it. Your birthday's on 4th of July. You're the greatest firecracker ever born. I love you with all my heart. Happy birthday, my friend. And everyone else, never forget, have faith, let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.